All right, man, start off by telling us your name, how long you've been disc dyeing, and what got you into it.
I'm Jason Winkle. I live in Pratt, Kansas. What got me into dyeing was seeing Jeff Ash's first dyes. You know, I wanted to try to do it myself. I've always been into art and into disc golf like crazy, so that's what got me into it to begin with.
Nice. And where did you see that Jeff Ash disc? How did you come across that?
On Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook, yeah. When he was in his prime dyeing discs, they were everywhere. And
okay.
Everybody wanted one, you know.
He, the first disc I ever got, he gave me.
Really?
He was one of the first. He was like the second person I ever chased throwing a disc.
Nice,
so, yeah,
nice.
Good guy. So, what got you into disc golf?
I had some buddies that were playing disc golf, and it was before we even had a course. We'd go down to a park and do hit the tree, you know, certain trees and certain things. And they put a disc golf course in with some pretty rackety baskets, and I don't know, we just all fell in love. And I mean, it's a great community. You have people from upper class to lower class, and everybody gets along together.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. And why disc? Why not some other art medium? Like you're making art here, but I guess you already kind of explained that because you saw Jeff and you just wanted.
Well, I love disc golf.
Yeah.
So if I can make this beautiful, and like when we're done doing this and we do the rinse, you'll see why. Yeah. You'll see why, because really, I mean, it's a gamble. Right. They don't all turn out perfect.
Right.
So when you do the rinse, it's like. You know what I'm saying?
This looks really cool. I like the
colors
really pop on that.
That's that new Pro Chemical and Dye Caribbean is what that color is. I love that color.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What's your favorite technique, and what sets your dyes apart from other people?
I'm a lotion bed guy.
Okay.
I would go for the most vibrant colors that I possibly can. They are all also UV reactive. Okay. So you put a black light on them, and they're really, really nice.
Nice, cool. Great.
Yeah.
All right, and then you're going to show me how to do a lotion bed today.
Yep.
I haven't really dyed before, so this is going to be a new experience for me. I've definitely never done a lotion bed. I did like a bad spin dye once, but we won't get into that.
I like spin dyes. Spin dye's fun.
Yeah, let's get started and show me your technique here.
All right, so what we're going to do first off is we're going to put about a quarter bottle of this Queen Helene lotion. It's cocoa butter lotion.
This seems to be pretty popular with the dye community.
I like it because, I don't know, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, get about a quarter. You got to think about your disc is going to fit in.
Okay.
So, actually, I think you need more.
Okay, I got a little more here.
All right, now take that.
Yeah.
And you see the air bubbles inside there. So don't be shy with it.
Okay, yeah. I can see them starting to pump out actually already.
Yeah, the bottle I used, it looks like it was probably one that I put together. So look at the air bubbles in mine.
Okay, yeah.
So you're just gonna kind of pop them up. Some people use a torch to kind of pop some of the bubbles. Yeah. Some people, I'm gonna use a different bottle.
Well, I can see, yeah, this one's already flattening out pretty good.
It's starting to come out. All right. Let me get this one going yeah, don't use the last of your bottle, or if you do combine your bottles, make sure that you let it sit for a while, and it'll stop the bubbles coming out. All right, so there's a bunch of different ways we can do this. You said you like this or this one?
I like the ones that are going to look cool spinning. I think that's cool, and I think this is cool.
Okay.
Anything of that nature is kind of cool.
All right, so we'll do the basic flower dye. All right, so you can choose colors, but think of it as art a little bit. Make sure that you have your colors that will go together. Yeah. Like if you do orange and purple together, you're possibly going to, when we swirl it, you might get a brown.
Okay.
And you don't want brown.
So orange and purple.
Right, but you can put colors in between.
Okay.
So what we're going to start out with is choose whatever color you decide. Black is very strong. I use it for the shadowing. Yeah. Okay. Or you know that shadow on it. So you choose your color, I'll choose a color, and I'll show you what to do.
Cool. So like maybe just a red and a green and blue, just the primary colors?
Just start with one.
Okay.
All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to make a circle, and you're going to go to the edge of your lotion. Yeah, make a big circle.
Okay.
All right, then you're going to go around it again
Okay.
to make that line a little fatter. And then guess what? You're going to go around again.
Okay.
Some people use turntables to do this, which is pretty smart. But your circles don't have to be exact.
Sure.
They can be, you know, whatever you want. It's kind of an abstract art.
I'm also a Domino's pizza delivery driver, so I spend a lot of time putting butter around the edge of the crust.
Nice.
So that might help me out a little bit here.
Nice. So you can do circles.
Yeah.
So go ahead and kind of fill your circle in just a little bit
around
because
the edge.
because you got to remember it's going to be on a circle.
Okay. Yeah. And it's pushing it straight on out to the edge too, probably.
Yep. I always try to get as close to that edge so I don't have that little white void. Kind of got it on this one, but it actually kind of worked. So. All right,
like that.
that'll work.
Cool.
All right, and then I personally like to run a thin line of black.
Okay.
And like I said, black is really powerful.
Okay.
So I just like to run a very shaky, obviously, black line around. I think I had a couple too many darks at Radius last night. A little shaky.
And this will give the line just more definition.
Yeah, it'll give that little shadow look. Sometimes the black will bleed into that orange just a little bit and give it a actual shadow look. This is the hardest line to do because it's so thin. All right, so now from this point on, you're gonna just do circles all the way in. You can do them fat, you can do them thin. Okay. Doesn't really matter, it's all up to you.
Okay.
And like I said, so don't put yellow next to it because yellow, the black likes to bleed in the yellow just a little bit more because of the lighter color. Okay. So I would, go for a darker color.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm probably just to kind of see what from myself. Oh, I thought that was blue. That's purple.
Yeah, well,
purple
now you got.
Going to be okay.
Yeah.
And then so this is kind of the process for a second here. We're just going to be
Yep.
some lines.
Yep, we're just going to go in circles for a while, like normal.
Nice. And then we'll be able to speed this whole portion of the video up maybe now we're going to make circles and then.
Yep, that's fine with me. This is what takes a little bit of time, especially with the flower one. I mean, it's not bad.
No, this is super fun. Man.
You start doing circles for days and weeks on end. You start getting pretty good at them.
Blue, purple, yeah. This is that Sonic blue.
No, this one here is Sonic.
Okay. This is just, I don't know, it's like abstract but like relaxing and kind of reminds me of just like art class,
It's pretty relaxing, really.
Yeah, man.
Unless you're trying to do, like 400 of them. That's when it gets a little bit stressful. Yeah, this part is the fun part. I think that's red, just so you know.
Cool.
We had it confused the other day. Some people were using my pink and they thought it was red, so I had some pink and blue American flags.
Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. For some reason, I thought that first one I put on was kind of an orange.
Yeah. So the colors are going to look dark.
Yeah.
But they don't come out
as dark.
No. I've done some commissions for some people in there. I send them a picture of the bed. When I do commissions, I like to send them step by step of what the process is.
Yeah.
So that you can get a little bit more involved in it.
Sure.
And a lot of people are like, "Whoa, that green! I'm looking for neon green." Oh, trust me, it's going to be neon green. Any white that you have will be void, so it'll be white. So that's the only way you can get white in a disc die.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you do a galaxy die and you get a bunch of air bubbles in there, the air bubbles actually work at the end because they're the white void and they end up looking like stars.
Okay.
This disc is why this blue.
So how much of materials would you say we're spending here for this die?
Well, I get 4 dies per bottle, 32-ounce bottle.
Okay.
And the 32-ounce bottles are $1.84. And then maybe 20 cents in dye.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I mean,
and what we're putting here is also just a blend of lotion and dye, basically, right?
Yep. You've got Pro Chemical and dye powders and worm dip.
Okay.
A mixture of the two and lotion, and that's all that I put in. I don't put anything else. No Floetrol, no anything else like that.
Cool. Where's that black at? I want to put one more. Right. A little black. Yeah. Run this guy. See what happens. Now I'm shaky. Don't realize how shaky you are until you start trying to do something.
Yeah, no. Precision.
Man, maybe one red. 20 cents worth of dye. All that color, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That Pro Chemical dye, it is very powerful.
Okay.
Very powerful. All right, so you ready? So you're gonna pop up and down again.
Okay.
And the reason we're doing that is because there's air bubbles in this mix.
I see them coming out already.
Yep. So all those air bubbles are gonna kind of come out. All right, so you got most of the air bubbles out.
Cool.
So you're gonna take your glass rod.
Yep.
And this is where it gets kind of fun. I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want from here.
Okay.
We're gonna do the flower look.
Cool.
So you're gonna start in the middle.
Yep.
And in one motion, you're gonna go out to the edge, move a little bit like a wave, go
Okay.
back in. And you're gonna do that all the way around.
Interesting. Okay.
And you can do them fat petals by going a little bit more space, or you can do them little bitty. You know, you can change the look of that flower design. And then you're going to end with it back in the middle.
Okay. Heck yeah, dude. Oh man, yours has got some cool colors. Nice.
Yours looks good here. Wipe
Yeah,
that off
probably
on your
should
paper
wipe that
towel.
back
Yeah,
up in the
well,
middle.
you didn't get it in anything. No,
Yeah.
just leave that there.
Leave it?
It'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, so then you're going to pop it again.
Okay.
And get most of the bubbles to come up. Looks like they're pretty good.
Just a couple pops here. Okay.
All right, so if you look right here, see I have a big air bubble that came up.
Yep.
Take you something, see if you're not shaky.
Okay.
You
just kinda paint
can
it back
pull
in.
it right back in and you never had a bubble. Looks like you don't really
I
have
don't really
any.
see any big ones.
Yeah, those look good on that side. So now you can leave it just like this, or leave it like you have,
Yeah.
or you can make it look a little different
Yeah.
by doing a little spin.
Okay.
See how it makes the petals kind of feather out?
That's pretty cool.
I mean, if you don't want to do
No,
that.
I like that.
What I'm getting ready to do is make sure.
And then you can go a long ways. You can go where it starts to twist in the middle.
That's what I want to go for because I want to see that thing spin.
Yeah, see, that's that twist in the middle. Okay.
Pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that looks good. All right, so you're gonna take this bottle and fill in that white, just in that one area. All right, that's good. It's because you're gonna pop it again.
Okay.
Get you a pop because sometimes you'll create air bubbles by doing the spin, and then see how everything's kind of inertiated out to the edge.
Yeah.
That kind of brings it back down into the middle.
Okay. See one more little, just white.
All right, so now it's time to put the disc in.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna kind of want to be a little careful about it. I mean, that image that you have right there is going to be put right on here. So if you get a little jaggedy, it's going to be a little jaggedy.
Okay.
So what I do is I put my fingers in the middle.
Okay. Gripping it like that.
Right, and then I take, and you got dome on your disc, right? You can see it. Woo! So you can see the dome, right?
Yeah.
So you want to roll it.
Okay.
You want to roll it so that image that you're putting on there, you're gonna put the edge in.
Kind of like you're sticking a sticker on.
Right, and then roll it into the die and let go.
And now, does it matter which side I start from?
No, it doesn't matter. I always go from this side because I can see the roll.
Yeah. Oh, like we're going this way.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Just don't slingshot that thing again.
Just like, I want to get that centered though too.
I was so frustrated when I first started using that I wasn't getting that. Yeah, it's like, no, it's not actually.
Yeah, just now drop it. All right, so then you're gonna take it and you're gonna push it down just so it touches the edge of that rim. Just like the very, I can't see it over there, so don't push very much, just a little.
Okay.
All right, there you go. And that's what there is to it. So we can wait 45 minutes, shorter set time if you put it in heat, but please watch your heat if you're gonna heat them. You can mess up a disc, you can make everything get muddled because of too much heat. You can go way too dark.
So how long should this stay if not heated?
No heated, I'd do an hour.
Okay.
But we're gonna heat them and go that route. I've got heat, I usually don't.
Let's do it.
I personally like the sun.
Yeah.
The sun for me, I don't know if it's the sun heating up the disc first and not heating it from below.
Okay.
But the sun makes super vibrant colors, especially like that's that glimmer.
Okay.
That glimmer plastic, that sat in the sun for maybe an hour and 15 minutes is all.
Okay.
And usually that kind of plastic takes, like a lot of people are leaving for 24 hours or longer.
Okay.
And
you're obviously getting bright poppy colors.
Yeah, and I think that the sun's the key on the heat, in my opinion.
Okay.
So winter dyes aren't nearly as good.
Where are we gonna heat these up at?
I got a couple of heat lamps that we have set up over here. We'll put them under the heat, and I'll put a timer on, and I'll see you in 45 minutes.
Sounds good, man. Thank you
Awesome.
for your help.
Thank you. Open sink.
Perfect. Anything special, any processes for removing it here? Just kind of straight up?
Yep, just straight up washing it off. No, nothing special.
Cool.
You might get a little bit of dye. I always put my thumb in a little bit.
Okay, nothing delicate about that, just pulling it out. All right. I wasn't expecting all the orange to come out. I was expecting more red. That's way more bright than I was expecting.
I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite out of the whole class, man.
That's pretty cool.
Really good.
Yeah, man. That's gonna look super sick spinning, I bet too.
Should look pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
I like how the swirls look good when you. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Thanks, man.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks for teaching me my first lotion bed, bro.
I should have got your reaction.
Well, it's all good. I'm smiling, guys. I'm definitely smiling back here. I got my brand new first lotion bed that I've ever done. I'm super excited about that one. I'm gonna try to get a shot of that flying in the air. So,
that's gonna be awesome.
Once again, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's awesome.